that was all fun. I mean, ripping and tearing in Doom Dark Ages, but I want to talk about more Doom. I've already talked about Doom 1, Doom 2, 64, and 3. Sure, I haven't really played any of the expansions yet. But that's right. We recently completed Doom 2016. I guess we should do a review of that. Well, I guess it's probably time to review what is probably one of the best games we've played. Well, welcome back everyone. Yep, that is of course right. Today we're of course going to review Doom 2016. So this is a reboot of the Doom series and was developed and released by Bethesda and id Software. So in the before this game, Doom was kind of in an interesting place. Sure, there were expansions for this series, but the last mainline Doom that came out was Doom 3 back in 2004, making a 12-year gap between that and Doom 16. And of course, Doom 16 would have had a lot of expectations to live up to. And the question is, did it live up to any of them? Or is Bethesda just making a lazy game now? Safe to say, this game lives up to every expectation, at least for the most part. So of course, as we said earlier, Doom was rebooted in 2016, and it follows a simple story. Demons just invade Mars, and it's up to the Doomslayer to stop a hell invasion. That's pretty much it, but the charm from the game does come from the gameplay, obviously the story, and of course, the new feeling of playing this game. Every Doom feels like it did something different, or at least did something better than the previous one, and gameplay for this one was generally really good. Well, there's not much of a horror atmosphere compared to, Doom 3 and 64. The action and carnage in this game is just beyond something else, and it's really fun game to play. The story itself is also really good too, and the graphics themselves, as well with the gameplay, are amazing, and it was generally fun to get to play this one. There's of course issues with this game, such as some of the boss fights, as they feel a little too tedious, and of course having to farm for ammo at some point in the game. Other Doom games generally were very forgiving when it came to ammo, as you could find a lot of ammo in plenty of places. Well, in this one, you have to make your own ammo. Sure, you can still find ammo, but you also have to use the chainsaw to farm it. And of course, the chainsaw is also nice too, but it's also a bit disappointing because it has limited fuel, and now you can find it, you gotta be careful about what you do with it. Then of course, I guess let's go back to what else this game did good. Well, aside from the gameplay, the story, and of course the graphics, the atmosphere of this game is generally really interesting. It's definitely more action rather than horror this time, but it's very welcome too. The weapons themselves are also really fun to use too, especially when you get the BFG. And of course, the new demons are also really wonderful too. Doom also has a lot of returning demons, and the new designs look wonderful, especially the Hell Knights, which are generally really terrifying to fight. And of course, the Cyber Demon. Sure, I've had this part spoiled for me, so the impact of it appearing isn't really as huge as it could have been, but fighting that monstrosity again is definitely quite the challenge, and was one of the best things this game did. As for some other flaws, the game is a little too short, clocking in at only 13 missions, and sure, it's definitely a good chunk of time to put into a game. I do wish that it was a little longer, especially in the levels in Hell. That said, Doom 16 is a wonderful reboot and a wonderful game on its own. It helped bring back Doom to its former glory, and Bethesda clearly knows how to make these games, considering that we would get a sequel and a prequel after this. We've already played Doom Eternal, well, at least the base game. Have not played any of the expansions yet, but of course we're also getting close to finishing the Dark Ages. So of course we'll hopefully review those again soon, along with the other expansions from Doom 1 and 2. But overall, Doom itself is a really wonderful game and is an excellent reboot that Bethesda did, and it shows that it also still had potential for these games, and it's great that Doom itself got to have another chance at life. Because one wrong mistake really could have put Doom in an early grave again. And while this game is not perfect, it's definitely a remarkable journey and one of the best games we played this year. But these are our thoughts on Doom 16. We'll be back next time with more reviews. But until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for 130 subscribers. And stay safe and happy holidays, everyone. See you all next time.